Hey guys, Brock with Bassin227 here, coming to you from my, I guess you could call it my fishing laboratory, if you will. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the jigs that I use. Most people know I'm a big time jig guy. I love jig fishing, and I've been hooked up with J&JTackle for about the past year now, and I've been extremely happy with their products. I'm always real picky about the jigs I use. Are they gonna last? Is the paint gonna hold up? And with J&J Tackle, I know I don't have to worry about that. They got three different styles of heads. They've got a brush head, basically a generic brush head. What I like about these heads, any type of cover that you're fishing, this is really a productive head to use. But what I like about it, when you throw a crawdad or you throw a Texas rig jig on this, when it's hitting the bottom, it's going to lay flat with that hook up. So what that's going to help is it's already going to put the body of that craw in an upward position, and with the Power Team lures base being neutrally buoyant, the craws are going to flutter up, so you're going to get the full profile of a crawdad, crawfish, whatever you want to call it, in attack or defense position, however you want to look at it. Definitely makes for a great presentation. This is one of my favorites, especially if I'm fishing into trees and other cover like that. Also, they have football head, and this is my favorite jig to throw when I'm fishing rocks. A lot of times this is what I use when I'm fishing the rocks, or if I'm fishing deep points, I'll use this as well. And then also they have a Swimbait head, grass flipping head. Some people, it's got a wide variety, but basically I use this head for my swim jigs. He's got a wide variety of colors. As you can see here, this is kind of a blue shad. Got a nice kind of sexy shad profile. Got my Optimum Baits double diamond swim bait on there in sexy shad color. Great swim jig trailer. You got your standard your peanut butter and jellies. Got a white. Basically any colors that you want, they can make it happen. And what I really like that's really unique about these, when he's going through the process of painting the heads, once he's done and he's got the right amount of color on there, he clear coats the head, so that way the color of the head stays longer. And if I can find one here, I don't know how well you can see it, but you can kind of maybe see how kind of worked up that head is there. You can kind of see it on that one too a little bit. All my jigs, they get put to the test. I mean, they get beat up, roughed up, and one thing that makes them so great is his clear coat finish. So it allows that no matter how many times your jigs are scraping the rocks, scraping other structure, that it's still going to have that color. A lot of times you get a lot of jigs, when it brushes up on a rock or something, you'll start to see the lead color, and then you have to take a permanent marker and color in the color. But with this clear coat that he puts over it, these colors last forever. I mean, I've got jigs in here that I used last season that still are holding all their color, and that's great, because you don't want to have to constantly be doing that type of maintenance. and it really just it works out great. You know, these jigs, I mean, like I said, I'm still using them from a year ago, so that should tell you just how good they are. And also, with all his jigs, he wire ties them, so that way the skirts will stay on. I don't know, you can kind of see it right here. Is the tie there. He wire ties it so it makes sure them skirts stay on and they don't fly off. You know, I've fished with jigs before where, you know, you'll start catching fish on and the fish will end up pulling the skirt off, and then you end up with a jig without a skirt, and then you got to go and try to find new replacement skirts. But these hold up really well. He also makes some shaky heads, and you know, the shaky heads are, this is round ball shaky head. I definitely love this, throwing it on spin and tackle. It makes football shaky head. You know, I like throwing the crawdad on the football shaky head a lot. Some wacky rig jig heads, and some other stuff like that. But definitely check these baits out. I mean, he can basically put together any type of color scheme that you're looking for, and they turn out great. You know, one color that I really like, and I like using it as a swim jig, is a green pumpkin chartreuse, and you know, and I had him put it together for me, and it's been a great bait. You know, he uses great hooks on all his baits. Would definitely recommend, if you like jig fishing, check him out. You know, I fished, you know, every jig that you can think of, and to me, for what I need for my strengths for jig fishing, his jigs fit the bill. You know, they're priced really well. I definitely would recommend checking them out. Right now they don't have a website, however they are on Facebook. I would definitely recommend checking them out on Facebook. You know, I love what he does with his jigs. I mean, they're all great quality. You know, I've never had any complaints, and you know, anything to help him kind of get out there and people to use this stuff, because when people see what kind of quality these jigs got, you know, you're gonna see that instead of having to replace, you know, lures and jigs throughout a season, or you know, 6 months, whatever, however long, you'll see these will last time and time again. You know, and that's what's great, is getting a product that can last but still catch fish. You know, I can't say enough about his stuff. I've been so happy to be a part of his company, and you know, would definitely do you all great justice to go check him out. You know, when you check him out, let him know Brock sent you. You know, tell him if you want to try him out, tell him what colors you want. He can hook you up with anything, and you can go from there. Again, the company is J&JTackle. Check them out on Facebook. If you have any questions, you know, anything in particular you want to know about the jigs, you can ask me. You can get on J&JTackle's Facebook page, ask them. Myself or them would be more than happy to answer any questions that you guys would have. So make sure you check them out. Also, I got a Facebook page, Brock Davis Tournament Angler. I started it. I've kind of, for a while I was away from it. Now I'm getting back to it, and I'm trying to get more people involved so I can get some things rolling. I got some contests I'm going to try to involve with that. I got some sponsors I'm working with that are going to donate some stuff to get some great prizes for you guys. So make sure you check out J&JTackle on Facebook, and check out Brock Davis Tournament Angler. Make sure you like it. Make sure you like the video. You know, like I said, any questions, put it in the comment below, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you guys have. So until then, tight lines.